Hi, welcome to the Narrowboat experience. I'm Anna Marie.
And I'm Kath. Unless you've been living under a rock, you'll know that the world is in the middle of a pandemic right now, and that's unprecedented situations for all of us.
Yes.
We're on our boat, we don't have a car, we don't want to go on public transport. Our options of what we can do to help the wider community are quite limited. So I've given in to Anna Marie's request.
If you follow us on Twitter, you might know that a few days ago somebody said, I was giving away free artwork, and somebody said it would be great if you could also do some daily vlogs. Then that was the thing that got me thinking. Then secondly, we know some elderly people who have to go into isolation. And she asked us also if we could make a daily vlog.
She didn't ask.
She did. Well, I said, would you like us to make one? And she said yes. So that was also a big motivating factor as well. And like Kath said, we want to give back. We want to volunteer. We want to help out. We want to be kind, but we genuinely can't think of something in the wider community that we would actually be able to do. So this is what we thought of to maybe provide some company if you are self-isolating or social distancing.
Yeah. So it's not going to be every day. It's going to be best efforts from us. We're trying to put together something that's going to be vaguely entertaining and just to hopefully give you a little smile.
And also I thought show you how we live a little bit more. Like some days we might move because we genuinely will have to move, and some days we might just be working, but try to kind of show you guys just a little snippet of our daily lives so that we can feel less alone.
Anybody? So hopefully you can too.
Yeah. Today though, we wanted to share with you some of the prep that we did when we found out that we would be social distancing, and also if we had to at any point self-isolate.
Yeah. We've been drinking non-dairy milk for probably about the last year, and the reasons for that are not necessarily health related, it's more to do with storage. Our fridge isn't very big, so we can't carry large containers of milk. So we drink a mixture of this almond milk and coconut milk, and the benefits of them is their long life, and we can store them in the cupboard for when we go on cruises that take us to the middle of nowhere. So we have always maintained a supply of long life milk under our sink. So that's no different for us for the coronavirus. The other thing is, when we've been to the supermarket recently, there's always been an abundance of these types of milk because they cost a little bit more. So we haven't needed to stockpile because we already had a pile of our own. Our kitchen is quite long and has several cupboards and drawers. However, we only actually use one of them, this one, for food storage. It's just the size of a standard household cupboard, and it has all of our tins, jars, any kind of non-fridge food stored in it. So obviously we don't have a lot of space. We, again, have always practiced the bulk buy whenever we've been anywhere near to a shop. So if the shop has been literally through the hedge, then we have always stocked up and filled up this cupboard to bursting capacity, just because the majority of the time we walk to the shops and we just use a rucksack. So our routines haven't really changed as such with the preparation for the coronavirus. We had a car for hire in February for a few days to visit family, and we took that opportunity to do a big stock up, and we bought food that we know that we're going to eat and we would eat anyway, because we did a meal plan and we worked out what we would need if we had to, worst case scenario, isolate ourselves for 2 weeks if we came down with symptoms. So this cupboard full of food. Essentials like tin soup, beans, jars of curry, pasta. We're all good. Nom nom. You want to come and show them the cat food, Moons?
We stocked up on cat food, as we do all the time anyway, but there was an offer for dry food, so we actually got another couple of extra bags of dry food, and we hid them under the sofa. And then Munchie came in and he was like, oh my goodness, there's food under the sofa. It was quite sweet, actually. So he thinks that there's food everywhere now.
There's no food in there.
Especially in there.
No food in there. So we keep the cat treats.
If you are kind of squeamish about pets on cupboards and surfaces, then don't buy a Narrowboat. We've tried keeping them off surfaces. All we can do is clean after they've been on the surface, and make sure we wash our hands and keep everything clean. But like, genuinely, it's incredibly difficult, because also if you leave them home alone, you don't know what they're doing on that cupboard. So it's better it's better just to know that they're on the cupboard and deal with it. However, when we have friends over, we always pretend like they're never on the cupboard.
No, we don't.
Won't you look? So here's the cat food. I just want pets.
Before the really strict measures came into place, we have been to the supermarket several times, and whilst we've been out and about, we've noticed loads of fresh bread on the shelves, vegetables. There are gaps, definitely, but things that we have needed and we've been looking for, we've been able to buy in some way, shape or form. So we don't think that there's any need to encourage panic buying or rushing out, and we would like to request that people share positive images of things that are in stock. And I know it's different for everybody and different people will have different issues, but in our personal experiences in the supermarkets that we visited, we've been able to buy what we've needed. If you've been following us for a while, you'll know that we often do big bulk buys. We made a video a couple of months ago where we actually took you with us to the supermarket with our giant shopping trolley and showed you all of the things that we bought to ram our fridge full in preparation for going away from civilization for a few weeks. So we haven't changed our routine in any way. We do not endorse panic buying at all. Please think of others and shop responsibly.
Hello. Where are you? I think I know. I think I could have guessed that. As you can see, we're not exactly hemmed in. We've got the wonderful countryside, we've got a gorgeous sunny day. It's much warmer in the boat, but it's really lovely to be able to just step outside and go for a little walk if you need to. So we really wanted to think about taking you guys that are self-isolating and maybe can't leave the boat, house, along with us, and we do some walks if that's what you want to see. But also I just really wanted to show you kind of blue sky on blue sky days, and also to highlight that this is all the living space we have. So we've had to be quite clever when it comes to storing things that are essential for the cats, like cat food. Alice. I know what that is. You go see to it, Alice. Morning. Morning. Alice. Alice is practicing social distancing. She's outside. So that's kind of the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. There's something that I wanted to do at the end of each episode, which is this episode is dedicated to. And it would be great if you are isolated and you have a pet, contact us on Facebook or Twitter via message and give us a picture of your pet. Today's episode is dedicated to Jazz, who is looking after her human.
Hopefully not attacking her too much.
It's actually Kath's mum's cat. So thank you, Jazz, and thank you to all these other pets that are looking after their humans or have looked after their humans in the past.
Ours are obviously keeping their distance from us.
You cannot stand us right now.
We just wanted to take this opportunity as well to say how important it is that we all listen to the guidelines that our governments are releasing. I know it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. Personally, I've been wanting to social distance for many years. But
what people don't understand is we're both introverts,
yeah.
and we both work from home, and so actually it hasn't had an enormous impact on our social contact with other people.
Yeah. But we understand it is difficult for
the extroverts.
All of the extroverts, and our hearts and feelings do. We have a lot of sympathy for you guys.
Yeah.
But it is really important to adhere to the guidelines because they wouldn't be releasing them and putting these stringent measures in place if it wasn't necessary to try to flatten the curve.
Yeah.
We're not experts in viruses or anything like that. Just follow the guidelines.
Yes.
If you just do one thing today, follow the guidelines.
Yes.
On that note, thanks for watching today's vlog. We hope that you are all okay and keeping safe and well at home. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give us a like so that we know that we're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss the next update.
Yes.
It'll be in the next couple of days.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks. Send me pictures of your pets.